Welcome back, everyone, to Planescape Torment. We're here with Wayne LaFever, otherwise known as DraxxKraven, and I figure we should blow this popsicle stand.
Done.
We got places to go, things to do, people to kill, promises to keep, all that good shit. That's so weird. There's a thing that's supposed to happen. Well, I guess if we'll have to be rude. It's time for joke o'clock, you fuck.
All right.
Vequint. You see Vequint. His eyes have reverted to their normal size, and he's no longer assailed by the twitching spasms that you noted before. He's smiling, and he looks much cleaner. Greetings, Vequint. Good to hear it. It stopped. It all stopped just like that. Powers above, I feel clean again. Good to hear it. Jumble didn't want to remove the curse, but I made him do it. I thank you, Sai. I have nothing to pay you with, but you're in my good graces. For whatever that's worth, I'll tell the story of your kindness to all who listen. Actually, do you have any stories you haven't told me already? That would be payment enough. Of course, of course. Though I've had enough of telling tales for a while, do you have something I could write then? Take my journal.
Updated my journal.
There you are. He scribbles for a while and then hands it back to you. If you never use that name again, I, among others, would be thankful. What should I call you? My name is... No, perhaps I should keep that to myself this time. Thank you again, good sir. Okay, so he just writes all the tales down and they end up in here. Okay. Pretty low on quests.
All right.
Can't afford to get caught off guard, Cutter.
Yeah, let's go to this section of the hive. Motherfucker. Well, guess we're gonna have to do this the hard way. Awaiting death. Oh,
Right.
okay. The other way to convince him that life is worth living is to tell him what death is like. And in order to do that, you need to have died at least once.
Done.
I'm not going to take Ignis to Praise for Trees, or whatever his name was. But I want to go to the Alley of Dangerous... Yes, I need to go to the Alley of Dangerous
Done.
Angles. Because I need to make a mistake. I need to ruin my fucking life. Hello, Iola. I am interested in becoming a disciple of Auskar. Wonderful! It's been so long since the last person asked. You're a new disciple of Auskar. Go now and spread the word to the denizens of Sigil so that all may know the glory of Auskar. Farewell.
I'm gone.
This better do it. If this doesn't, then nothing will, and then I give up. I promise I'll give up if this fails. Here we go! Oh, Lord!
What happened to Sigil?
It's gone now, nameless one. All gone.
Done.
Welcome to the maze. A maze of our own design. A maze of our own making. There's nothing in here. No one but us. And a great puzzle. I don't remember exactly how to solve it, but it won't take me too long. Once I figure out exactly the shape of it, it should be no trouble at all. But until then, please be patient. Each of these gates opens to a different gate, not quite opposite from it. But they are linked. This is our clue. There's one gate here that cannot be reached by any other. That's the way out. Here we go. It's important to come here. Because a piece of us was here once too. Sledgehammer. The Brimstone Hammer. This type of weapon thought to be forged by the flames of the elemental plane of fire, is extremely rare, even in sigil. The bone-framed journal. This appears to be some sort of journal. Sheets of dried human skin have been stretched across a framework of bone, and strangely enough, it appears the sheets of skin have healed together at the seams, forming the spine of a makeshift book. It looks like the outer sheets of skin form a cover for a series of other skin sheets locked inside the bone frame. A series of symbols have been written in blood across the exterior of the sheets, but you can't make them out. They appear to be some form of writing, but they seem to be written upside down, right to left, and at odd angles that make your eyes hurt. Despite the crudity of the writing, you have to admit the design of the bone frame is actually quite intricate. The bones have been carved so they snap neatly together. It looks like the bones can be unhooked from each other, allowing the book to be opened and read. Can you think of anyone who has an abundance of skin and bone that they could afford to use to make something like this? Someone who would end up in this maze? Someone who is us? It's always us. That was the thing that really got me in this game. I was running around looking for villains to fight or a scheme to thwart. No. It's just us in here. Everything leads back to us. Examine the exterior. Examine the frame. Unlock the bone frame. You unlock the bone frame, which unfolds with a neat snap. You open the book and study the pages. They're filled with the exact same strange series of symbols as were on the exterior cover. They don't seem to make any sense. Try and puzzle it out. The symbols don't seem to follow any pattern, at least any that you can recognize. The angles and the pictures displayed seem to be completely arbitrary, but you can't be absolutely sure. Try it again. As you rehook the bone frame, you're suddenly struck with a strange thought, that the pages of the interior aren't supposed to make any sense. You, whoever you were at the time, put the symbols there to deceive anyone looking to read the real contents, which are hidden somewhere else in the journal. Examine the bone frame. You examine the edges of the frame, and you notice that one of the bones has a hairline fracture around one of its ends. You put your hand over the edge and twist off the top of the bone, revealing a hollow space. Inside the space is a small, rolled-up scrap of skin. Pull out the skin. Read it. This scrap of skin is covered in writing. It looks like someone kept writing over it again and again until it's almost illegible. Nonetheless, you can make out some of the words and some of the symbols. Trapped, trapped, ladies will be done. Dodge her gaze. Too many I killed. Too many strangle and kill and stop the breath in their throats. There's a way out, I know it. And then I'll give the bladed one the laugh. One of the arches holds way out. One of them does. One has the way out. Can't just keep going through them one at a time. Maybe I should go through one, then walk back to the same portal without. The entry trails off into indecipherable scrolls. For some reason, you have a feeling this was the last entry. Either the incarnation died in the maze or escaped somehow. Hook the pages
Updated
back
my
together
journal.
and use this to escape. So, the goal is... I appear to have stumbled onto it first try. What you have to do is go through one of these arches that leads to a place, to an arch where you can reach the portal out, which I believe are these two. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Ta-da! Or is that nearly all of them? Maybe. Maybe, because I'd be able to go boop, 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 boop. Maybe it's one of them specifically. Okay. That's interesting. Okay, so I need to go through one, and then go back. Okay, yeah. I need to go through one, and then go back through to the one that brought me there. And then one of these unlocks the way out. Right. I remember because activating the portal is important. Shocker, activating the portal is important. Did you know? People die when they are killed. Well, I guess I suppose. But yeah, I just wanted to show off that bone ledger there. There we go. I think this is it. Maybe not. Who knows? Someone does. Not me. Not yet, anyway. I do like how the maze is small. I do like that. Right. Okay, if I recall correctly, like the goal is to go through the same... no, I don't think it's to go through the same gate twice. Damn. Maybe it has something to do with those two? Those two are weird. They're off to... No, it's this one. That's the one. There's no other way to get to it. Something about it. Because I can't go back there if I go through here.
This is it.
What do you mean? Okay. So what's that? You're gonna run that by me one more time, nameless one? Can't be that one. I can't get back there from here. Or can I? Let's try it anyway. Even though I don't think it's possible. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Oh, no. Never mind. There are friends in here. Awful, terrible friends who will kill us. Hell yeah. Wrecked. Okay, never mind. This place just got a whole lot more dangerous. These are the easy ones. No, it's none of these. Because I can go back to them. Fuck. No. So yeah, we shouldn't spend too much time here. Nope. I went in this one. And when I came out of it, he said, "This is the one." But that can't be possible. Because I can't reach there from here. But I'd say, it's something about these two. They're isolated in a strange way. Not like the rest. Because it's something about reaching this portal here. I've already double backed from most of them, right? I think so. Let's try doubling back from the ones on the right. I mean, to the ones on the right. Yeah, because I don't think I've gone in this one. I've come from it. Gone in the other one across the way. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Oh, no. They're not too dangerous. 420 XP, man. I want to die. At the very least, there don't seem to be that many of them. Not yet, anyway. These strange shadows. The things that killed old Farad. Old Stuttercrutch. We'll be fine. There we go. It's that one. Has to be. Because we ended up 1, 2, 3 over. If this one sends us 1, 2, 3 over. Yeah. If it does, if it operates that way, and I see no reason why it shouldn't. Oh boy. Here's hoping I don't run into another shadow. Are they shadows or are they shades? This is very important. They're very different things. That feeling when the D&D takes hold. I feel like I already did this one before. Then again, maybe not. There we go. The only one you can't reach. Now then. Now then, we'd better not tempt the Lady's Wrath again, or else we won't live long enough to abuse it. The Player's Maze. It also fills out the map. Okay. Back to the clerk's ward, I think.
All right.
There's not much left to do. Puzzle out the dodecahedron. I mean, there are actually lots of things we can do, but none of them related to us overmuch. Let's go to the Advocate's house.
I'm gone.
Advocate. This man is dressed in soft blue robes covered with intricate designs. Despite their opulence, however, the robes look wrinkled and worn. You place the man's age somewhere between middle-aged and early 60s. The worry lines make an exact determination difficult. As you enter, the man turns towards you. As he does, you are suddenly struck with the terrible sense that you know this man. Or did, once upon a time. Greetings. The man squints as if trying to place you. Yes? Is there something I can help you with? Who are you?
Updated my journal.
I'm Giannis. Were you looking for me? I don't know. What is this place? I'm an advocate. These are my offices. Do you seek counsel? If not, perhaps you'd best test your curiosity somewhere else. An advocate. What's that?
Updated my journal.
Mort breaks in with a whisper. He's saying he's a lawyer. Counselor. One of those brooks who rattle their bone boxes at the courts. Giannis frowns deepens. An advocate provides helps others navigate the labyrinth of Sigil's legal system, arranges legacies for citizens to ensure that their property is divided as they choose upon death, defends those in Sigil's courts who have been wrongfully accused. Did you need help in any of these areas? Legacies. They are contracts that are deliverable at the death of the client. They provide specifics on how a person's possessions are to be divided upon the events of their demise. I have also heard them called wills. Are there anything like Dustman contracts? Oh my, no. The Dustman contracts, while they are deliverable at the time of the client's death, bequeath all the client's body to the Dustman. Not a pleasant business at all. But some who are poor of means find the Dustman contract to be a means of support. How would one go about invalidating a contract like that?
Updated my journal.
One that's already signed? Little or nothing can be done once the signature is in place. The Dustman contract is quite specific on the destination of the corpse after death. Without the destruction of the contract, there's really nothing that could be done. I see. Do I owe you anything for this information? I'm not on the spot to charge others for giving them aid of this sort. I'm an advocate, not a rug merchant. Greed is not permitted to step into my office. Thank you. I'm grateful. Perhaps there's something else you can help me with. Excuse me for asking, but are you all right? You must excuse me. As of late, I've been beset by troubles. I'm afraid it's been rather trying time these past few years. Anything I could help with? No, there's little that can be done. Nevertheless, I appreciate your offer. Thank you. Perhaps speaking about them will help ease your mind. I do not wish to burden you. I lost my daughter not long ago. There was a fire, but that's another matter. Tell me about this daughter. My daughter, Dayanara, passed away some time ago. Dear God. Okay. Oh, Lord. Fuck. What was she like? Dayanara? Young. She'd recently joined the Society of Sensation, the Sensates. Not an unpleasant faction, but she'd also met someone there. She followed him on a journey, and there she died. But he looks pained. I could never even recover the body. I saw a woman by that name interred in the mortuary memorial hall. I'm not going to mention I saw her as a ghost. I don't want to let them know that.
Updated my journal.
Yes. I arranged for the bier to be placed in the memorial hall. There's no body there, of course, but I hoped the bier would serve as a marker by which she may find her way home. Not gonna say that. You say she was a sensate. Yes, she joined them because of her gift, and the fact that there was much about the multiverse she wanted to experience. The sensates lend themselves readily to the sharing of experience and sensation. Gift.
Updated my journal.
Oh, yes, my daughter had the blood of an oracle running in her veins. It was an unreliable talent. At times she could predict events before they took place. She had sight, but she could see through time itself, sift through the threads of fate. Do you know anything about the man she journeyed with? Little. I barely even knew of his existence until she departed, and by then it was too late to have known him. Ooh, nope, not gonna tell him about that. Do you know where she went on this journey? She never said. I'm not certain she was capable of saying where they had gone. It must have been a terrible place. Well, how do you know she's dead? It's most curious. I went to the Dustmen to see if they'd found her body, and they redirected me to one of their faction outside the Dustman monument. A Dustman named Death of Names, I believe. He's said to be an oracle of sorts concerning those who have died. He told me my daughter was dead. I see. Well, perhaps there's something else you can help me with. Tell me about this fire. There's nothing much to say about the matter. It was a strange, localized fire. I cannot imagine what would have been precious in the documents that were burned, but someone must have wanted them destroyed. Any luck in locating the person responsible? No, neither the Harmonium nor the Mercy Killers have had any fortune locating the culprit. What was burned? A number of old legacies were burned, some mementos and other keepsakes, of value only to me. Legacies. Right. Perhaps there's something else you could help me with. Okay. What version of me was the dipshit who burned the legacies I fucking left myself? Don't fuck with me, game. I know it's me. Burning me to stop me from getting messages. It's all me. It's all the nameless one. It's nameless o'clock, baby. Have we met before? No. You seem familiar. Yet. I'll concede that there's something familiar about you, sir. I apologize for any insult my failing memory may have been giving you at this moment. I've been preoccupied for some time. Have we met before? I think so. I can't really remember myself. Frustrating for us both, then, it would seem. Never mind. Maybe you can help me with something later. Amnesia. Senescence. Ain't that a kick in the head?